All right, guys. Back for week 7. 7 weeks we've been doing this shit. Okay, so you probably heard some of these stories, but I sleepwalk, like a lot. Like I sleepwalked last night. I was worried about getting my push-ups done because I've been doing this push-up workout. So I'm not sure how many I did, but my arms were pretty sore this morning, and I vaguely remember doing push-ups in my sleep. But usually when I sleepwalk, I'm like trying to do something. Like I'm trying to find like my phone in the closet or downstairs. Sometimes I'm trying to like make copies or create a worksheet or something for the next day, just like stupid stuff. But Crystal a lot of times will wake me up and I'll get like super embarrassed and she'll be like, "What are you doing?" And I'll be like, "I'm just going to the bathroom," but I'll be like scraping along the wall or digging behind my clothes. So this is the story of the first time I ever remember sleepwalking. So I didn't do it growing up. I think I would have known because I think my brothers would have told me or something like that. But I was a junior in high school. So both my brothers were gone to college and I went to sleep. One night we lived in Buena Vista at this time and I woke up, and so I sleep just in my underwear, and I wake up and I'm sitting on the toilet, except the toilet seat is down and I am fully clothed. And when I say fully clothed, I mean fully clothed. Like I'm wearing socks, shoes, jeans with a belt in, and I didn't have that belt in those jeans before. I'm wearing like an undershirt, a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, and I have a hat on, and I don't even know where I was keeping this hat. So I found it somehow in my sleep, and I'm fully dressed. So I wake up on the toilet, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I immediately think it's my brother. Like my brothers are pranking me. Like one time when my brother didn't have school and I did, they woke me up like at midnight when I was sleeping and told me it was time to get ready for school. And I like took a shower, got all the way ready for school, and then they said, "Just kidding, you don't have school." So then I'm thinking it's like something like this. It's my brothers. Well, I kind of start waking up enough to think about it, and I realize it can't be my brothers because they're in college. So I'm like still kind of awake and kind of asleep and my brain's not really working. So I just go knock on my parents' doors. And it's like 2 a.m. And my dad answers, which is weird because it's normally be my mom. My dad answers, and I just look at him and I say, "What the hell?" And he's like, "What?" And I was like, and I just like point at myself, like, "Look at this." And he's like, "Were you out partying?" And I'm like, "No, I was on the toilet." And he's like, "Why do you have so many clothes on?" And I was like, "Why do I have so many clothes on?" It was just like a standoff, right? So eventually I'm just like, whatever. And I get all pissed and I go to bed. So I find out I'm a sleepwalker. So from then on, I do it from time to time and whatever. And so one of the funnier ones is I was coaching my dad's freshman team at the CSU team camp. And there are certain times, if it's really hot, it's almost guaranteed I'm going to sleepwalk. If I'm really stressed out, I'm going to sleepwalk, whatever. Well, we're up there, I'm coaching, and we were on like the 11th floor of the tower, of like the tall dorms, and it's hot. There's no air conditioning. It's like 100 degrees out. So I have no chance of sleeping, and I know when I sleep, I'm going to sleepwalk. So whatever. So I have this dream, except it seems really real. And my dream is we're pranking the girls' basketball team. And so we have like toilet paper and stuff, and I'm with my players and we're pranking the girls' basketball team. And we're like, in my dream, we're out on this balcony and we're messing with their room while we look out, and they're coming to the dorm. So I'm like, it's fine, let's go back to our room. So in my dream, all we have to do is go out the door onto the balcony and then into our room. So we get out on the balcony, we go into our room, and I go to open the door and it won't open. And so I'm like trying to open the door. And as I'm doing this, I start to wake up, and I wake up and I'm in the hallway and I'm in my underwear, except I have a towel wrapped around me, which I don't know exactly where that comes from, but the towel's wrapped around me. And I'm trying to open this door, and I'm like halfway still like waking up. My mind's not working. So I just go to the next door and I try to open that door, and I go to the next door and I try to open it, and all these doors are locked. And I'm just like trying to open these doors. And I slowly like wake all the way up, and I realize, oh shit, I just locked myself out of my room. So luckily my dad's on the same floor or whatever. So it's like 3 a.m. something. So again, I go knock on his door, and he opens the door, and I'm in a towel and underwear. And I've already decided at this point that I just need to borrow some of his clothes, and I'm just going to go downstairs and get my, get the key, get the guy to let me in, but I don't want to go down there in my underwear. So I've decided this, but my dad just starts like problem solving. So he just starts like walking around the room, and he's like rubbing his head, whatever. And he finally comes back. He's like, "I've got it." And I'm like, "All right." And he's like, "You just wear some of my clothes, go down to the front desk and get the key." And I'm like, "All right, great idea, man." So I take his keys, whatever, his clothes, I get dressed, I go down. There's a guy working there. They have to be working there at all time. Oh, there's JJ, because of the, it's got high school kids in the dorms or whatever. So they go get they get a key, they give me a key, I come up, get myself in, whatever, and I end up going back to sleep that night. But anyway, so I got stuck out in my underwear, and my dad was a hell of a problem solver. So now I just sleepwalk like, I don't know, a couple times a week or whatever. I've cracked an egg while sleepwalking. I've got my car keys. I've never got out of the house or into the cars. I have one time Crystal woke up and it was in the summer, so she decided she would just see what happened. And for 45 minutes, I just walked back and forth along the bottom of the bed. And I don't remember that at all. But there have been times when I've woken up like really sore and tired. So I'm thinking I was doing some like serious working out. But when we first got married, she didn't know about this. So she woke up in the middle of the night and I was just like paranormal activity, like bobbing up and down over her bed. And she didn't know it was me. So she reached over for me because she thought we were being attacked, and found out it was me, her husband. And for some reason, she's stayed with me. So anyway, some of my sleepwalking stories. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you see JJ there. And I love you guys and I miss you. And we'll talk to you soon. Okay.